This tutorial explains how to overlay a ggplot2 boxplot with a line using the R programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the R code. In this video I will show you an example, and this example is based on the data frame that we can create with lines 2 to 4 of the code. So if you run these lines of code, you can see at the top right of RStudio that a new data frame object is appearing, which is called data. And if we click on this data set, a new window is opened, which is showing the structure of our data frame. And as you can see, our data contains two columns, which are called values and group. And the first column contains numeric values, and the second column is a group indicator. So if we want to draw these data using the ggplot2 package, we also need to install and load the ggplot2 package, as you can see in lines 6 and 7 of the code. I have installed this package already, so for that reason I'm just going to load it with line 7 of the code. So after running this line of code, we are able to use the functions of the ggplot2 package, such as ggplot, geom boxplot, and coord flip, as you can see in lines 9 to 13 of the code. So if you run these lines of code, you can see at the top right of RStudio that a new plot object is appearing, which is called ggp. And we can draw this plot to the bottom right of RStudio by running line 14 of the code. And then you can see at the bottom right that we have created a box plot showing 5 different box plots side by side, and each of these boxes is representing one of our groups. Now let's assume that we want to add a line on top of this plot, which is representing the median of each of the boxes. Then we can apply the code that you can see in lines 16 to 20 of the code. And in these lines of code, I'm using the ggp plot object that I have created before as basis. And then I'm adding to this the stat summary function. And within this function, I'm specifying that I want to calculate the median for each group. I'm also specifying that I want to draw a line. Then I'm specifying that our group is equal to 1, and I'm specifying that our line should be drawn in red. So if you run lines 16 to 20 of the code, you can see at the bottom right of RStudio that our plot is updated. And as you can see, this time we have annotated a line on top of the boxes in our plot. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage, statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.